DMZ Studios has been running since about 2018, but it's only recently that we've started to work as more of a collective. So we're 8 different artists. Sometimes we have a few different residents as well, based on if the main artists are doing projects elsewhere and things like that. So around about 8 of us. We all have individual practices. We're all very different disciplines, so we call ourselves multidisciplinary. But recently we started to sort of do a lot of group shows and that kind of thing, and then we were like, realised we worked really well together because of the fact that we are multidisciplinary. Means that our skill set is quite broad, so everyone does very different things, which is really good for us. So we decided basically when we did a group show together to continue as a collective and pick up different projects. So we apply for things. Not all 8 of us usually do the project. We kind of put it out there to the collective and see who can pick it up, because we find that works the best. Yeah, so our artistic practice is separate, but our curatorial practice is very much collaborative. But we do take on different roles within the sort of collective. I kind of take on more of like a admin, artist liaison sort of role. Kay does a lot of graphic design work. We all kind of have really good skills in different places, which means that as a collective, when we do a project, it means that, you know, we've got lots of different strings to our bow, which is nice. But to be honest, it's almost become an extension of ourselves, like an extension of our art practice. Don't think that just because you're curating doesn't mean that you're not practicing. I think it all influences each other. Like I did art history, and the stuff and the art criticism that I'm really interested in has definitely influenced my curatorial style. So I think definitely everybody's got their own thing going on, and then our ideas kind of like all mesh together. I think you can be a curator and you're still an artist, and I think people kind of separate it, and it's not separate. Curating is also an art form, so I think it's kind of like navigating that in your head as well.
Our sort of focus is, as DMZ from here on, is to kind of create that cohesiveness across the Northwest, and not kind of have it where a lot of artists are going to London to find the opportunities. We're trying to put the focus on creating the opportunities in the Northwest and in Manchester, and breaking down the boundaries between institutions, and even trying to question whether they're like needed to exhibit artists from like across the Northwest locally to Manchester, and trying to create more project spaces where it's more accessible, whereas probably won't get the opportunity in somewhere like Manchester Art Gallery or other big institutions. So yeah, kind of trying to create that cohesive community aspect to it.